I could be wrong. All right, two quick videos. And let me see. I should already have those queued up. Boom. So this video, speaking of things that we perceive one way, but may actually be a different way, one of the things that always comes up is the Democrats being the party of the working class, and it almost seems as if the Republicans are always the elites. Those are the wealthy, rich people. They don't care about the poor people. Things may be changing. Let's take a look at this video, and I would love to get you guys' thoughts.
Oligarchy. There is such an irony to Democrats talking about oligarchy because, of course, for every one billionaire that backed President Trump, Kamala Harris had two. 9 of the 10 richest counties in America are represented by Democrats. 65% of Americans making over $500,000 a year today are Democrats. 75% of hedge fund managers who make political donations donate to Democrats, and 95% of political donations from the top 3 management consulting firms go to Democrats. Meanwhile, President Trump absolutely crushed with Americans who make under $100,000 a year. The Democrats are the party of the wealthy. And Donald Trump is representing the working class because he simply lifted the pro-worker elements of the Democrats' agenda when they abandoned the working class to cater to their rich base. This is all performance art. And what's so upsetting about it is they are being paid by the American people to serve them, and they are doing nothing of the kind.
Well. Now, everybody will have their own thoughts and opinions on that. That's perfectly fine. Let's take a look at this next video that I caught. So this was I thought I kept reading it wrong, but a MAGA leftist cannot be reclaimed by AOC or Sanders. So apparently she was a leftist, but it may still be a leftist, but she's MAGA. I don't know, but my understanding is that she was on the left and then realized or came to whatever understanding that she decided to come to embrace MAGA based on, I guess, it aligning more with the world that she wants to create, a culture and society. So take a look at this video. You guys, let me know your thoughts.
Do you see anyone? I mean, right now we're seeing AOC and Bernie Sanders on a tour pushing, leftist populism. Do you see anyone on the left reclaiming your vote as a MAGA leftist?
No, I really don't, because when AOC and Bernie go out there and say, we are the real left, we are against the establishment Democrats, what is their economic answer? It's more welfare. It's raise taxes on the rich and redistribute that and make everybody poor and dependent. Working class people hate that. They don't want to live off the government. They want an economy like the one that President Trump is building right now that protects their labor and raises their wages by controlling the border, limiting the supply of labor, by imposing tariffs so that the products of their labor are competitive in the global market.
Is Maine here, the governor of Maine?
Nah, we're not going to get into that one. So just an interesting video. An interesting video. Both videos I think are interesting. From the first video, them realizing that the Democrats actually have more support from the wealthy and elite than the Republicans in a lot of ways. A lot of stats across the board. And then the last video with her talking about a lot of the policies that AOC and Bernie, like their answer to stuff is pretty much more government, more welfare, more programs to help people. And in my opinion, it's just creating more of a crutch rather than creating something that can empower people to be successful on their own. Now, there needs to be the right balance, of course, but that's just kind of what I'm getting from that conversation. All right, so let me actually, so there was one more video that I wanted to play for y'all, but I may not play it for y'all if I can't see it. Maybe that's just the world telling me that you guys have had enough of me. And we can always move that to Wednesday. So that's what I'll do. I'll play, well, the finisher video. We'll leave with that. And then we will let y'all go on y'all way. So let me play this last video. Let me go on Instagram. Hold on one second. Share this clip with you guys. Cancel. All right, here we go. You guys take a look at this. Let me know what your thoughts are. But this is, matter of fact, we're done with the political talk. All right, we're done with the political talk. Y'all know what it is. It's Dak from the OG Network. And I just want to thank y'all. That's right, to thank y'all for all of your tremendous support over the years, whether you've been rocking with us from the beginning or maybe this is the first show that you're checking out on the network. We want to thank you nonetheless. And we have an ask, all right? We have a goal of reaching 20,000 subscribers by the end of March. That's right, 20K by the end of March. It's not a real goal unless you put a date on it. And with that, we need your help. So we ask that if you are enjoying the content that you like, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're feeling real generous, maybe share with some friends and family. All right, I'll let y'all go. And once again, thank you for your continued support. And we look forward to growing with y'all. See y'all soon. Ew. This is something that we can just embrace, I think, a lot more of, all of us across the board when it comes to life, especially, I'm not even gonna say especially for a lot of us that, you know, have these big goals that we want to achieve. A lot of times we get caught up on the little stuff that doesn't actually matter. And we put so much time, effort, and energy into that stuff. And we should just let it go. I actually saw, it's funny. Hold on, let me go back. Let me go back 1 second. I saw a video. I think it was from Napoleon Hill. So if you're not a Napoleon Hill fan, you should be. But I didn't even watch the video yet. But the thumbnail says, act as if nothing affects you. Learn to act as if nothing bothers you. And I saved that yesterday to watch. And then when I woke up this morning, my big bro, he sends me a text every Monday, like with a positive message to attack the week and take advantage of the opportunities. And this video was aligned with exactly what I assumed Napoleon Hill was getting ready to discuss. So take a sec, take a deep breath. If I got you all engaged from a political standpoint, take a step back. We're done with that talk. And this is just all about something that we can incorporate in our life to hopefully have a better life, have better relationships, and to accomplish our goals and to be able to accomplish even bigger goals than we believe that we may be able to at this point. So incorporate this strategy. You guys let me know what your thoughts are.
If I order medium rare steak at a restaurant and they bring me well done chicken, I just eat it.
So do I.
Who gives a shit?
So do I. I'm the same way.
Like, somebody cuts me off in traffic and then flips me off. I'm like, wow, they need bigger problems. Traffic is bugging you that much, you'll never be successful. So know that. If you're annoyed because a friend doesn't ask you to go to the mall, or someone cut you off in traffic, or you think a friend offended you, or you think a coworker's being a little rude, then you're screwed because you're worrying about the wrong things. Spend that energy on solving big problems and you accomplish big things.
This is massively valuable for people to hear.
If I order...
Can I play that one more time? I think that's worth playing again.
If I order medium rare steak at a restaurant and they bring me well done chicken, I just eat it.
So do I.
Who gives a shit?
So do I. I'm the same way.
Like, somebody cuts me off in traffic and then flips me off. I'm like, wow, they need bigger problems. Traffic is bugging you that much, you'll never be successful. So know that. If you're annoyed because a friend doesn't ask you to go to the mall, or someone cut you off in traffic, or you think a friend offended you, or you think a coworker's being a little rude, then you're screwed because you're worrying about the wrong things. Spend that energy on solving big problems and you accomplish big things.
This is massively valuable for people to hear.
All right, so that's the energy that I'm on. I'm gonna try to implement it a lot more in my life. That's a struggle for me. That's a struggle for me. I'm the type, like, if I get caught up on something, if I got a parking ticket or anything, like now I'm addressing that, or just little stuff, I can have a schedule throughout my day. And something will just throw it off to where I'll end up spending hours on one thing. And literally, if I would have just sat it to the side, I could have just accomplished the very same outcome as if I just worried about it later on. And what? Oh, I just got a Tesla alert. But hold on, neither here nor there. Sorry, I just saw my computer screen. But if I would have just left it throughout the day, like later on in the day when I'm not so pissed off about it and not let it impact my day, I could have solved it in 5 minutes. I could have solved it in 5 minutes. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. And Maya said, hold on, those are great points, but I'm getting what I ordered. I get it. I get it. Don't miss the message. I guess that would be it. You know, get what you ordered, but you know what I mean? Like who cares about stuff? We care. I know this is just for me. I care about a lot of stuff that I shouldn't necessarily spend time worried about, especially if I want to accomplish. Like I want to worry about bigger stuff. I want to worry about bigger stuff. Like I want to solve bigger stuff. And we can't solve bigger things if we're worried about small things. So that would be the takeaway. So please make sure that you like, and subscribe. We're getting ready to go into our 45 seconds, the most important part of the show. Garrick wrote, "Be well, my man." Shout out to Professor King. As always, excellent engagement. Shout out to you. And Antonice wrote, "Yes, please. Good morning, y'all." My boy G, my brother G wrote, "Truth." Mama Lay wrote, "Amen." Just Joy, shout out to Just Joy in the building. Good day, y'all. And yes, I live by that mindset. I'm embracing it. Mama Lay wrote, "Yes, me too." All right, so we get it. 45 seconds. Y'all know what we do on every Sunday and Monday. We set out to make this our greatest week ever. Usually I don't tell y'all what to think about for your 45 seconds, but I'm going to try to nudge y'all a little bit to make a suggestion. A lot of times it gets to the point where I'm just saying like, yo, every week we set out to make every Sunday and Monday, we set out to make that our greatest week ever. And it just becomes like a thing that we say rather than something that we're actually fixated on accomplishing. For the next 45 seconds, and if you're in a safe place, close your eyes. Every exhale, as we typically do, get rid of all negative energy and just focus on with every inhale, every thought, what it would look like, what it would feel like, what it would smell like, what it would taste like. Use every sense. Go through the week of what your greatest week ever would be like. Think about every sense. What would the greatest week look like? What would it feel like? Just really embrace it for the next 45 seconds. And let's see what happens. Let's just see what happens. So, and obviously we may not see what happens as we're doing it or right after, but let's see how this week goes. And maybe we can do this every day or whatever you're thinking about it, just throughout the day. Oh, what were the positive? Oh, and appreciate certain things throughout the day. So after we do our 45 seconds, then we're actually experiencing the things that we actually find joy in, where it could just be having my matcha, having my coffee, or I want to go on a walk, appreciating those things that we're setting up as being making or comprising a part of us having our greatest week ever. So I'm talking too much. Let's just take 45 seconds. Every exhale, create some space. Every other bit of inhale, let's just focus on every sense of what this week would look like if it's our greatest week ever. 45 seconds. Let's go. If you're in a safe place, close your eyes. Go. All right. One last breath. Exhale. Inhale. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. I had so much noise in my head in those 45 seconds, even though I set out with the intentions to really just concentrate on what an amazing week, what my greatest week ever would feel like, taste like, smell like, look like, all these different things. There was so much noise in my head where I couldn't really solely focus on it. So after this show, I'm going to need to do another 45 seconds or another couple minutes, just being honest with y'all. So maybe you guys felt the same thing, where there's so much noise in our head sometimes where we can't even concentrate. Like I couldn't even envision what a great week would look like. I couldn't even envision it. Like I was so stuck on all the problems or all the challenges that I put in my mind. Oh, what about this at work? Oh, I got to have this meeting next week. Is my salary going to go down? Is it going to go? Oh, I got to have this. All of these different things. How many damn shows am I like? How do we increase the file? All these different things. So if you need to take another 45 seconds, take another minute after the show. But can't tell y'all how much I appreciate y'all. Y'all know what we come here to do, elevate on purpose, both from an intentional standpoint, raising our standards to become the best leaders we can become, to grow into the people we need to become to accomplish these goals that we want to set for ourselves. Every goal that we attain, it gives us more confidence to then achieve an even bigger goal. So just Joy wrote, I did too, cried a little. Thanks. I need more of this. Let's since you said that, on maybe on the shows we'll take a little bit more time. I'll make sure that I incorporate a little bit more of this at the end of the show. I feel like earlier on in our shows we used to, do more readings and have a little bit more of this. So definitely, I hear you, and I'll take that into account. But yeah, let's just set out and let's challenge ourselves. Better leaders, grow into the people we need to become to accomplish the goals that we seek to become or to achieve, and just focus on our purpose. All right, the goal is purposeful abundance. All right, so when we say get to the bag, y'all know what we mean. And if you don't know what we mean all the little things that we're doing throughout the week that are going to make sure that we're aligned with the proper trajectory of achieving our purpose. All right, strength and honor, onward and upward. Y'all decide what's in y'all bag. The things that I focus on in my bag: peace, love, happiness, health, wealth, and in everything we do, integrity. So on that note, make sure y'all like on y'all way out. I appreciate you, G. So I appreciate all y'all. Love y'all, man. And I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Ant said the fire emojis. Mama Lay said have an outstanding week. I'm feeling good about this week. I'm feeling great about this week. Let me not sell ourselves short. Feeling great, and I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all soon. Ew.